Hi folks, Mark here. Today I'm doing a brief video about a new iPad cover that I've got, or an iPad case. It comes from a company that's based in Wales, here in the UK, called CoverUp. They're a great company. I just want to say right off the bat, this isn't a sponsored video. They've not paid me to make this video. I purchased what you're about to see with my own money, so there's no ambiguity there. Just taking a look at my old Apple branded iPad case here, you can see it's a bit worse for wear. It's kind of showing the signs of wear and tear. The leather is a bit scratched and scuffed here and there. Around the power button there's a thin strip, and that's kind of coming loose now and breaking away. So I decided it was time for a refresh, time for an update. So as with everything in life, at some point it's out with the old, in with the new, and I received this in the post on Thursday, I think it was, and this was basically the first opportunity that I've had to do this video. As you can see, it comes in this sturdy cardboard envelope, which keeps it well protected in transit. We get out the contents, and we've got the invoice, which we'll get rid of, and I also went for an anti-glare protective film cover for the front, much like you'd get on your phone, but we'll come back to that later. So looking at the rest of the contents, you get a card that tells you a bit about the company, how the wood is naturally sourced and sustainable, and who made the case in this particular instance. It was a guy called Josh. I went for a wood called Babinga wood. I think that's how you say it. I hope it is. Please correct me if I'm wrong. But yeah, no, it looked great. I love the colour on it, and I've actually ordered a skin that they also do for my MacBook Pro, which I'm yet to order, so I've kind of got that before I've actually got the computer. Looking at the case, it comes in this hard plastic, and then it's got this wooden insert on the back. Now this is proper wood. I mean, you can feel the quality as soon as you get this case out. I was really, really impressed. The edges, where it's kind of a plastic, it almost feels rubberized. It's quite soft to the touch, but it's very sturdily built. It feels really nice to hold. You can kind of see the detail here. I mean, the wooden grain, you can't beat that. I mean, it's not a veneer like a photographed veneer that's printed onto a plastic cover. This is proper wood, and you can see the detailing that's gone into the edges, the corners there. The buttonholes are really nicely finished. And then, yeah, once we've actually got an iPad in this case, it feels great. I mean, it doesn't add much weight to it at all. It feels really nice in the hand. It feels nice to hold and handle, as you'd expect with your iPad. You know how that feels. But putting this case on with the feeling of the wood, the mix between the rubber on the edges, as I say, this kind of soft rubber feel, and the grain of this wood, it's a really nice product to hold, really nice product to handle, and I think it makes your iPad look, really, really nice. Looking at the film protector, as I say, this is much like you would get, it's pretty much exactly the same in fact as you'd get for your mobile phone. Again, this comes in a nice protective cardboard envelope, which you open again with one of these kind of pull tabs, and once you get inside, you'll see it's exactly the same in effect as a phone cover. In terms of contents, you get obviously the plastic, the double-sided plastic with the two tabs that you peel off. You get a screen cleaning cloth, and you get the little card there that you use to kind of get rid of any bubbles. Obviously, applying this takes a lot of concentration, so I didn't film that part, so we'll skip ahead. Here we've got the iPad with that screen protector on. The glare is gone from the screen. It's a lot less reflective. And if we compare now the old iPad case to having the iPad in the new cover-up snap-on case, you can see the only difference really is you don't get that front panel, and the front panel allows you to kind of stand your iPad at an angle, as you can see here, in a couple of different positions. That's the only thing that I miss in terms of this new case, but that's not a deal breaker for me, because I mean, the way that I handle my iPad, I don't generally need it at that angle that the Apple case necessarily provides, but who knows, that might be a feature that they build into a future case, but it's not a deal breaker for me. It's not really important, and as I say, having that screen protector on there, that kind of provides you with the protection you need, additional protection that you might have had with having that front cover on the Apple-owned one. So overall, I've got to say I really am thrilled with this cover-up case. They do some fantastic products. I'll do a review of the MacBook Pro skin once I apply that to my new MacBook that hopefully I should get soon. But looking at some of the detailing here, you can see the headphone jack around the buttons and the camera. It really is nice actually having the physical buttons to push rather than having them covered up by the leather case of the old Apple-owned branded cover. And on the bottom there, with the speakers, not having them partially covered by the leather of the Apple cover, it makes things a lot clearer. So overall, I'm really pleased. I hope you guys have enjoyed this video. If you have, please subscribe, please like, leave your comments or questions below. I try to answer things when I get the chance. But yeah, thanks very much for watching.